Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Monday, the 13th of January 2025, the year BSV comes alive. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino and sports betting on chain. Have a little flutter in private using the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Right, just a quick show today. We've got an article here from Cointelegraph saying UK to put AI into veins of a country under Prime Minister's plan. Well, we all know that, in order to solve some of the problems that AI is going to create as to finding out whether which content is genuine, which is not, they're going to need blockchain to do that. And the only blockchain that can do that is BSV. Another article here says Indian crypto exchange Mudrex explains withdrawal suspension. Again, like more shenanigans, just spotted that one. We'll see what's going on. Some 365 days of Bitcoin history. And then we'll go through the figures as per usual, looking at the numbers, and then that'll be the end of the show. Right, let's get into it.
Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong, the transactions flying free. Just wait for the Terra node, you'll surely see.
Alright, so UK to put AI into the veins of the country under Prime Minister's plan. Well, if that's Keir Starmer, we all know how his plans work out. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the country will adopt a plan that includes all 50 recommendations made by the government's research agency, because they're all run by the cabal, funnily enough. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer said he plans to mainline AI into the veins of the country with billions worth of investments from private tech firms and the full adoption of a 50-point artificial intelligence action plan. The UK government said on Jan 13th that it has agreed to implement all 50 recommendations in a report submitted last year by Matt Clifford, chair of the UK's Advanced Research and Invention Agency. One recommendation was to set up AI growth zones where planning approvals for data centres can be fast-tracked. The plan also includes creating a supercomputer with enough power to play chess 500,000 times a second and set up a new national data library with public available data to train AI models. Yeah, and I'm sure it's got nothing to do with tracking and tracing absolutely anyone and everyone, making sure they're all up to date with their vaccines. The UK's plan comes amid fierce competition in the AI sector, mostly amongst US tech giants, and mounting scrutiny of the resources such as power and water that are needed to run the technology. Neighbouring Ireland has halted new data centres around the Dublin area until 2028, with the country's grid operator saying the computer-filled buildings consumed around a fifth of the country's electricity in 2023. The UK government has also flagged that it intends to create a dedicated AI Energy Council to liaise with energy companies and a government department within the Department of Science, Innovation and Technology. Tech companies, Vantage Data Centres, Nscale and whatever that is, Crine Dryle, have committed a combined 14 billion British pounds. Where the hell did they get that from? Which is $17 billion towards investment in building an AI infrastructure. Again, they're just making this shit up from nothing. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who's an absolute nightmare, completely owned and controlled by the cabal, traitor, treasonous, has instructed every cabinet member to prioritise AI adoption and said the plan will drive incredible change in the country's AI industry. He said the AI industry needs a government that is on their side. AI needs a government that's on their side. On the side of the computer. Yeah, that's right, because they really need sides. One that won't sit back and let opportunities slip through the fingers. In a world of fierce competition, we cannot stand by. We must move fast and take action to win the global race, Starmer added. Tech giants include Microsoft, Anthropic and OpenAI welcome the UK's government's plan. Darren Hardman, CEO of Microsoft UK, said the scale of ambition for AI development and adoption in the UK would help drive economic growth. Yeah, and taxing the shit out of it. Julian David, CEO of the tech industry trader group Tech UK, said now that the government has a plan, it needs to act at pace to remain competitive. According to a Stanford University rankings, the US currently leads the world in AI areas, including research and infrastructure. China is second, while the UK is third. To drive a new investment, industry will want to see more detail on how this plan will be actioned within the next 6 months, particularly as we face growing competition from other countries, David said. Yeah. What's this? Kenya drafts legislation to regulate cryptocurrencies. Let's see what this is all about. Kenya is preparing legislation to regulate cryptocurrencies with a draft proposal open for public feedback until Jan 24th. Kenya is preparing legislation to regulate cryptocurrencies, making a shift from the cautious warnings previously issued by the Central Bank of Kenya. On Jan 10th, Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi reportedly said the government is committed to creating the necessary legal and regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies. The announcement comes as Kenya drafts a new proposal titled National Policy on Virtual Assets and Virtual Asset Service Providers. The draft proposal outlines plans to create a fair, competitive and stable market for cryptocurrencies in Kenya while addressing risks like money laundering, terrorism financing and consumer protection issues. Yeah, I'm not going to read all of that, we get it. Yeah. But I mean, it just goes to show you, I mean, the reach that cryptocurrencies has had is literally all around the world. It's crazy. India crypto exchange Mudrex explains withdrawal suspension. Indian crypto exchange Mudrex has halted withdrawals until Jan 28th for compliance updates, triggering user backlash and skepticism in the community. Indian cryptocurrency exchange Mudrex has temporarily halted crypto withdrawals, triggering a wave of backlash from the crypto community. On Jan 11th, Mudrex paused crypto withdrawals from its platform, leaving users puzzled about the abrupt decision. The company told Cointelegraph that the suspension is only until Jan 28th and is aimed at upgrading the platform's compliance framework to prevent misuse by bad actors. Misuse by bad actors? How exactly? When questioned about the need to pause operations for a compliance upgrade, Edul Patel, co-founder and CEO of Mudrex, said, "You need to do that with something as critical as crypto. If the infrastructure is not correct," what does he mean by that? "It is very easy for it to be misused for nefarious activities." What, like the use of fiat currency? As a responsible platform, we need to make sure that our systems are in place and we are improving the services at all points in time. Notably, Mudrex is one of the few crypto exchanges in India that allow crypto withdrawals. We are the only company that has had crypto withdrawals in India for the last 3.5 years now, and we continue to stick with that. Oof, good grief, backlash! I'm not surprised there's a backlash. Good grief, I smell something fishy going on. CoinCDX introduces crypto withdrawals. Indian cryptocurrency. Oh, cool. So CoinDCX. I'm sure that's the one that's been listing BSV. Has launched crypto withdrawals functionality for its users. On Jan 6th, Sumit Gupta, CEO of CoinDCX, announced on X that phase 1 of the rollout will grant access to 1.5 million users with plans to expand in the subsequent phases. However, users opting for crypto withdrawals will have to permanently disable their Indian rupee deposit functionality, although rupee withdrawals will continue to work. Something doesn't smell right there. Anyway, on to a little bit of 365 days of Bitcoin history. On the 13th of January 2015, this is day one, but the Silk Road defence says Albrecht was framed by the real Dread Pirate Roberts. In opening arguments, the defence shocks the court by admitting that Albrecht created the Silk Road, but says he soon gave it up to its real operators, who later set him up as the perfect fall guy. Yeah, I don't think anybody was having that. 13th of January 2015, on the same day, a BTC crashed below 150. Anyone who bought the dip is up 40,000% in 2024. That was Peter Rizzo just going on about all this confidence BS. You know, that's all. It's a massive confidence trick. Con is what BTC is. 13th of January 2016, Tulip Trading Limited received a certificate of good standing. This was it. Republic of Seychelles, International Business Companies Act 1994. Certificate of Good Standing, Tulip Trust Trading, company number 093344. Incorporated on the 21st of July 2011. Certifies that the above company has been duly incorporated under the International Business Companies Act 1994. The name of the company is still on the register and the International Business Companies, and the company has paid all fees, license fees and penalties due payable under the provisions of the International Business Companies Act 1994. There we go. Given at Victoria, Seychelles on the 13th day of January 2016. Company is in good standing. On the 13th of January 2020, said Bitcoin options on the CME Group to launch. And AMB Crypto News said here, Bitcoin, how hodling seems to be the best bet for investors now. Yeah. All that BS. But there we go. That's what was going on the 13th of January in crypto world. Let's have a look at the figures there. So we've got a price of $55 for Bitcoin. Let's have a look at so transactions 98.3. We'll have a look at that. Oh, 19.8 million on BitInfo charts. 20.1 million on what's on chain. Block sizes. We'll have a quick look at what's coming through here. Biggest block 52, 58, 65, 100 megabyte block there. That's the biggest one. They're all right sizes actually. It's currently 80,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Gregcoin. Mining Bitcoin at a 17.5% comparable loss. The percentages is clearly being carefully managed by a large hash rate holder behind the scenes there. Let's have a look at the politics behind the scenes in these pie charts. This is a Gregcoin hash rate, Foundry USA pool, Ant pool, and via BTC pool. They've got what's that? They got almost 60% of the hash rate between three of them on BTC. Where's your decentralization, you shitcoiners? Shitcoiners are shit for brains. Bcrash, what a joke. Other miners, 63.1%, showing that hash rate is being very carefully managed. Fisher Price Cash, who cares? And then we've got Bitcoin. Yeah, we'll just cross-reference that with what's on chain because I like looking at this. Oh, Kuv 13.1, Tau 30.1, QD Link 24.6, others 7.9, Gorilla Pool 5.56. All right, very good. Tether Weather. Oh, look at that. Oh, it just plodding along. That's why BTC is, well, what's going on? What's going on? The prices, there's no action here. It's because Tether ain't pumping it. That's why. Let's have a look at the exchange volume. Binance Futures has gone up. It's 32.9 million. Mex is changed position with Upbit. Upbit's down to 25 million, but Indox is up to 78. I think that was 75 million yesterday. So that's gone up by 3 million. Indo Exchange. Right, what on earth is going on there? The amount of money that these platforms make is just absolutely staggering. Like, absolutely staggering. Binance Futures 32. Well, let's have a look at the price here. 53. It's trending downwards at the moment. Yep. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus Gregcoin. Okay, just trending downwards a little bit there. Bitcoin versus USD. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus Gregcoin. Here we go. Oh, okay. Just dropped off a cliff there, literally just a second ago. Is that the same against USD? Yeah, just a little drop there. Overall market cap $3.2 trillion. Gregcoin volume just 1.6, representing $30 billion. It's not much at all. Trending sideways and down. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Number 82, $53.9. Yeah, again trending sideways and down. Right, so we've got trade volume here, OKX, and then Zendexian, yeah, Coin DCX, Gate.io. Where is the liquidity though? Changely Pro, hit BTC. Yeah, so the volume is a Coin X, a Coin W, a Coin DCX. That's the one we just looked at. So that's the Indian exchange. Interesting. Right, there we go. That is just a short show because I'm going to be busy today and tomorrow. Hopefully I might get a show done tomorrow night. But other than that, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.